I'll be honest, like straight up, maybe the first and last time I tried something from them was 2017. I knew this was coming. Like I didn't actually know, I was assuming. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today I'm just going to be talking about some new makeup releases that happened in June, aka I'm just going through Trend Mood's Instagram and just looking through the new releases. I've always wanted to do this type of video for the longest time. It's definitely been a goal of mine this year and last year to slowly branch out to other brands and try more products, and only until this year I feel like where I have, you know, a little extra money on the side where I can actually buy makeup. So in a way it's kind of like sentimental to me that I can actually film this video, because if I was to film this last year I probably would just pass on like every release because I just couldn't afford it. But that's not me saying that I'm a baller. Like I still am on a budget, but I feel like I just have more, I guess, a little bit more freedom to buy makeup, so it makes more sense for me to film the type of video. Anyway, I'm gonna leave some links down below to some of my favorite YouTubers who do these type of videos every month or every now and again, because I really love watching them and I definitely was inspired by them to film this video. So if you guys have like a nice like little name for this series, something that's a little different, I'm just gonna call this one Purchase or Pass for now, but if you guys have something that's a little bit more, you know, interesting, leave it down below as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into some new makeup releases. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of lean towards this side and I'll put all of the screenshots here. We're going through Trend Mood. I went through all of her posts in June and I'm just going to pick out the ones that kind of like spark interest to me and something that I just want to talk about. So the first one, it was just like posted this morning when I'm filming. It's the new Tartlet Juicy palette. And this one caught my eye because of these tones. These tones are so me, I feel. It kind of looks like some of the eyeshadows that I'm currently wearing, and like I just love this. I don't think I really need it, but I don't know, I just feel like this would be a really pretty everyday palette. It kind of gives me Give It To Me Straight vibes, Blush Crush vibes. I just really love the tones in here, and I haven't tried anything from Tarte since maybe like 2017. Maybe the first and last time I tried something from them was 2017 when I got their Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I got one of their mascaras, and ever since then I've never tried anything from them. I heard that their, what is it, Tartlet Bloom palette, the really warm tone palette, is really good. I mean, I probably can't get this right now because it's online on Ulta and we don't have Ulta, and by the time it gets to New Zealand it'll be a couple months, but I'm gonna add this one onto the wish list. Like maybe one day I'll pick it up because it is really pretty. The next release we have is Huda Beauty. It's created by Madison Beer, Vanessa Hudgens, and Dr. Karen K. And I just wanted to talk about this because it's an interesting trio of women to come out with skincare. I mean, I love Vanessa Hudgens. Well, back in the day, you know, Gabriella, although I was Team Sharpay, if I'm being real, but I loved Vanessa. I loved Gabriella's fashion. Like everything that Gabriella wore I wanted to have as a kid. You know, all her solo stuff back in the day as well, I loved it. Madison Beer, I'm not too familiar with her. She's just really, really pretty. And Dr. Karen K, I feel like I've heard that name, but I don't know where. It's great that everybody wants to have great skin and we're all taking care of our skin. I think 2020 really taught us that, but for me personally, it's a little overwhelming that literally every single person is coming out with a skincare brand. And for me, I feel like I have quite sensitive skin and I don't like trying out so many different things, that it just feels like this low-key pressure of me needing to try all of these skincare brands when I really don't need to. Like I'm just having it in my head that I just need to stick to what I already have and what I know that works on me. I don't know, it's just like a lot of skincare brands coming out recently, so for me personally I would pass on this. Maybe until I hear like reviews from other creators, then maybe I might give it a chance. Well, I don't even know if it's cruelty free, but for now I'm just like, I don't know, I don't know, there's just too many skincare brands to really keep up. Next up we have the new Morphe Glow Stunner Hydrating Tinted Moisturizer. So this one has SPF in 15 different shades, $18 US. I love a good tinted moisturizer, skin tint. I know like every brand is coming out with that right now, but I first fell in love with it when I tried the ColourPop pretty fresh tinted moisturizer, and I love that, but like that's the only tinted moisturizer I have, and I've always wanted to try more because, you know, one day once I finish all of my foundations, I do want to go foundation free. So I will still wear like a base product, but I will lean more towards like BB creams, CC creams, and like, you know, tinted moisturize where they're not like actual foundations. I feel like it's just more gentle on the skin, and I just sort of like the finish of that better. So this is definitely something that I would consider picking up. I want to know your thoughts on Morphe though. Like, I haven't tried a lot of their products. Like, I only tried like 2 of their palettes, and they both were collab palettes. I really love their setting mist. It's one of my favorites. I love their beauty sponge, and oh, actually I recently got their Makeup by Ariel brushes, which I'll talk about in my monthly favorites coming up next week. So I purchased those, but other than that, like, I really have not tried a lot of their makeup, and they have so much now. I feel like they really do have a full range, and this really just speaks to me. I like the packaging as well. I love how like sleek and simple it is, but I know Morphe has a really bad rep. I think it's mainly because of their business actions and who they collab with, but I feel like their products are really nice and they have a really good price range. So yeah, this is something I definitely would add into my wish list. I want to pick it up. I just want to expand my knowledge on tinted moisturizers, and this one looks really good, and the fact that it has SPF, because the ColourPop one doesn't have SPF. So yeah, this one really speaks to me. Would add this to the wish list. Speaking of Morphe, they also came out with these like 9-pan eyeshadow palettes for $12 US. So we have 2 here, Melon Pop and Bronze Metal, and I don't know guys, it just looks exactly like to the T like a ColourPop 9-pan palette. And I know like 9 pans are nothing like revolutionary, but I really do feel like ColourPop is the one that really, you know, put it on the map and really started it and really ran with it. You know, like how many 9 pans do they have? And I feel like, you know, a lot of brands have 9 pans. I feel like in K-Beauty, a lot of brands have 9 pans that sort of look like this as well, but the packaging can be slightly different. But for me, just like this component just looks exactly like ColourPop, and the price is pretty similar. It's like really competitive. I don't think I would pick this up. Just to me, like if I was to cover this half of the photo, it's like, wow, that's a ColourPop palette for sure. Okay, next one. M Cosmetics. They are releasing their Divine Skies palette in Venetian Rose. Woo! I knew this was coming. Like, I didn't actually know, I was assuming, because they were like dropping a lot of hints, and I'm like, the next palette from them has to be Venetian Rose. Like, it just makes sense that it has to be Venetian Rose. I'll be honest, like straight up, this looked like Magic Hour to me. It looked like their Magic Hour palette, but just a little bit deeper. I don't know, I was expecting something a little bit different from this palette. When it came to like the Venetian Rose, I thought it'd be a little bit more like dusty and more mauve based. I have their serum drop. You know, this is like very mauvey, but when I look at the palette, it looks very pink, but it still looks stunning. Still looks stunning for sure. Like anything M Cosmetics I want to get. They also released their cushion highlighters that I really want to try. I think I am on their PR list, so I don't know if I'm gonna get this. Maybe I am, but if I don't, I'm gonna pick it up myself. I'm willing to drop money on M Cosmetics. Like, that's one brand that I'm willing to, you know? Like, some brands you're like, you know, you're considering, but M Cosmetics, I'm like, take my money. Next release comes from e.l.f. They are coming out with their putty bronzers. They are really running with this putty line, which I'm not mad about. Love their putty line. 8 different shades, $6 each, which is so good. So it's a semi-matte finish, gives a natural sun-kissed glow. I definitely will pick this up. It's not gonna come to New Zealand for a couple months, I feel. Like, we literally just got the CC cream, guys, which reminds me, I need to purchase that. I heard mixed reviews about the CC cream, but I really want to give it a go. Like I said, I want to expand my knowledge on, you know, product. But yeah, we literally just got the CC cream, so you can imagine how long it's gonna take for us to get the bronzer. A couple months, but when it does come to the Australian site, I buy my stuff from the Australian site, but I am from New Zealand. So yeah, I definitely will pick this up. I do like their putty primer. I'm wearing it today. I do like their putty blush, but in the beginning it was like a little hard to work with, but it is really pretty, so I do like that. I've always wanted to get into like a cream bronzer, but I'm just like a powder girl. I love everything in powder form, but this is something that I'm really interested in, and I definitely want to give it a go. It's like $6. So next up we have BH Cosmetics. Their travel series is back. They are coming out with 3 palettes, 2 eyeshadow palettes, and then like a cheek palette here. I've tried a couple of BH's products and I really do like them. I feel like I just really haven't found my favorite like BH Cosmetics palette, like the one that's like ride or die, but I really do like their formulation. They have really great pricing as well. This like yellow one here, I don't know what it's called, but this one reminds me a lot of Yes Please from ColourPop. Like that color story is really Yes Please to me. But yeah, I thought this was interesting. I probably would pass on this one, but if you guys have any favorite palettes from BH that you really love, leave them down below. I love their Take Me Back to Brazil palette, which I just mentioned in my previous video, and I also love their Nouvelle palette. I can't remember what it's called, but I really love that one too. So yeah, there are a couple palettes I do like from BH. I just don't know what to pick up. I really want to get their Pearl palette just because it's for the month of June. It's my birth month, and you guys know that I love pearls. So like, you know, I just wanted to get it. But yeah, maybe one day I'll make a purchase on BH. You guys let me know your recommendations down below. Next up we have Kaja. They came out with some new Beauty Bento Bouncy eyeshadow trios. These are $21 each and they came out 2 shades. So one is Neutral Moment and the other one is a Velvet Dream. Velvet Dream looks delightful. Like, my kind of tones. I love this. I'm going to make an order on Kaja very soon. So this is available on Sephora. I would have to purchase mine from their Amazon official site. So I don't know if this will be on their site, but if it is, the Velvet Dream looks really good. Like, really good. But I'm going to be making that order quite soon, so expect a video in the next month or so, because yeah, Kaja is just like one of the brands that I really want to try. So this one on the wish list. And the next release we have is from Jacqueline Hill Cosmetics. She came out with her Bad and Rougy collection. So it is pretty much like a cheek collection. She has stick blushes, powder blushes, loose powder blushes, like she has everything. Like everything. I watched her video and honestly, like for me, I'm giving her a second chance. Anytime that I watch one of her reveal videos, like Jacqueline just has that way of speaking to sell you on a product. I've actually heard a lot of good things about her newer collections, like her lip liners and her liquid lipstick, and also her loose powders and her cheek products as well. So like, I definitely want to give her brand another go, and I actually was gonna get her lip liners and liquid lipsticks. Like I woke up early, but they sold out so quick. So maybe like once everything's like a little bit, I don't know, not as hyped, I'll make an order when everything is in stock. But I definitely want to give her brand another chance. And the last release we're going to be talking about today is from Huda Beauty. This is their Glow Wish collection. So they have vegan skin tint foundation. I think they have highlighters in here. When I just saw this on Trend Mood, like, it just looks so beautiful. Whoever does Huda Beauty's packaging, give them a raise because I'm always drawn to their packaging. I would also love to know your thoughts on Huda Beauty as well. It's one of the brands that I personally don't support and haven't bought anything from them for a while, but I see a lot of people use them and maybe like they have changed, because I'm all for second chances, like really. So let me know if you guys like support Huda Beauty and what do you guys think of the brand. But these do really intrigue me, especially those compacts, those highlighter compacts. So pretty. So pretty. So just let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear your thoughts. I hope we can keep this, you know, like a comfortable space, not attacking anyone. We all have our opinions. I would just love to know a lot of things from you guys. Do you guys want to see this video from me every month? I have so much fun talking about makeup. It's like I can talk about brands that maybe you guys don't know my opinion on. So yeah, let me know if anything that I mentioned in today's video is on your wish list. If I didn't mention anything, do you think there's something that should be on my wish list? Let me know down below. If you guys did enjoy this video, you want to see it next month as well, just give it a thumbs up. Just lets me know that you guys want to see this again. Thank you so much for watching as always. I love you guys so much and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!